Hello, namaste, dosto, and we are going to look at some games today of our legendary player Vidit Gujrathi. Okay, he has drawn this game, but we'll be looking at other games, whichever he will be playing today, and still two games are there which he will be playing. So we'll wait for a while, and I know that legendary player Vidit Gujrathi. I hope I'm audible to you. If everything is cool, just let me know. Just let me know. And hi Jaikant, good to have you here. And I hope everything is good over here. We'll go through the game. The previous game played by Magnus Carlsen against MVL was very interesting. I really like the way he played in this game. He won this game. We'll go through this game because still there is some time is there in order to start the next game. So we'll go through this game. What was this game? And Jaikant, you are opening. Grunfeld defense. You like this opening, I guess so. And Magnus Carlsen started with h4 move. This is a very like interesting move. That's what I will say. Many players are playing this move nowadays. This is like the alpha zero or yeah. So we'll go through the game, Jaikant. Don't worry about it. c5 was played by MVL in this position, and then c captures d5, knight captures d5, and then knight a4. This is another move which is kind of new to me. Sideline, yes, new to me also. And maybe I feel like he is preparing this. He has prepared this line just because of he's playing in the rapid chess to surprise his opponent. That's why he is preparing or playing this move. Sure हुआ है popular. Yes, definitely. Alpha के बाद ही h4 popular हुआ है. And then knight c6, then e4. He quickly grabbed the center with e4 and d5, and then he played h5. Knight captures a4, queen captures a4, bishop d7, queen a3, and queen b6. He played very cleverly. Okay. Oh, you know theory? You know this theory? Really? He played very interesting move, that is queen to a3. The point is now he is putting some pressure over here. Bishop is not really ready to go on g7 square right now, and queen b6 was almost forced in order to support the pawn on c5. Okay, you could have played a b6 move also, but in that case the queen will not get any place to go around, right? So that's why maybe he did not go for that thing. Queen c3 and queen b4. He is going for the exchanges. After the exchanges, he just played f4, and slowly and gradually he started putting pressure over here because the center from Magnus Carlsen's side is pretty strong. You can say that it's a very strong center. And then he played bishop f5, bishop e2, bishop g7, bishop f3. The ideas related to d6 and like putting some pressure on b7 are always there, right? Are you there with me? Are you guys there? I hope you are there with me. Okay, we'll continue. Castle was played, knight e2, and then h5, knight d4, going for the center. Bishop d7 came on the board, and then bishop d2 attacking this pawn on d4. And I want to go to one position which was very interesting. Yes, king e2 and rook c4 and he king d3. This is a very clever idea which he adopted. He brought his king in the game by playing king e2 followed by king d3. This is not that much common, I must say. Like okay, strong players feel like that, okay, this is a very normal move, you can go for this thing. But for the beginners and intermediate players, I will say that okay, this is not that much common to bring the king up and play like this. Oh, h4 and Russian variation irritates me in Grunfeld. Yeah, it is yeah, it is possible. Narendra ji, good to have you here. We are streaming very late, very late. Now he played bishop to e3. This was almost forced because knight f2 check followed by the rook was also hanging. With Russian, I have Smith-Low, but with h4, I have nothing. Oh, I think you prepare a lot. Jaikan, do you prepare a lot? And then bishop h6, then g3, of course, to support the pawn on. And then I'll just go through the game. The way he won this game is very smooth. He got the pawn, and then his pieces were super strong over here on this side of the board. Maybe MVL played some like he made some mistakes in time pressure, but it was kind of good. Okay, are there games have been started, or yeah, the games have started, new games are there. So we'll continue with the new games. Vidit is playing against MVL in this round. They have not started it, but the Magnus Carlsen game has already begun, and they have played the London system. Bishop f4, bishop f5, e3, e6, and c4 has been played. Now what can be the things? This is just a normal position, I guess so. h4, and then black might go for c5. The reason I came a little bit late today is like I wanted to go through the games. I thought like let's go through the games with some of the members here on our channel. Maybe you will also enjoy with me. Okay, so that's why I'm here. Bishop b4 check. Nice. I think he will play knight d2 for sure. There is there is very less possibility that he'll go for knight c3. He'll go for knight to d2. I feel so, but okay. Knight c3 is also a possibility. Let's see which move he is going to play. Okay, let's continue now. Knight d2. He wait for this. With this game has not yet started. Maybe he will play after some time, because with this game finished very late. Previous game. Okay, Firoza's game has already started. Where is Mr. Anish Giri? Anish Giri has already drawn the game. Come on, man. In just 8 moves, they drew the game. They don't want to play against each other. Knight g4, and they drew the game in this Nadar variation. That's pretty sad. But I think like maybe they are tired. Maybe they are tired. What okay, Wesley So is the one who is leading in the tournament, and I like not exactly leading. Right now he is down, but okay, Artemio, Aroni, and Carlsen, these 3 players are leading right now. Yesterday Wesley So was leading. Yeah, they drew very quickly. Okay, here they are playing Dominguez against Wesley. So this is the match between Americans. 2 Americans are playing over here, and okay, 63, 97, bishop d2. Yep. Rook b1, queen d7, bishop g2, supporting this pawn. Okay, they're thinking in this situation what to do. I think maybe just they will miss. Dominguez might just bring the rook over there in the game. That is something which I feel. Or is there anything else also he can go for? We don't know. He's still thinking in this situation. We'll go through other games also. Let's see what is happening in Firoza's game. Noroditsky is playing this time. Usually he is the one who is commenting about the game, but today he is playing. And e4, e5, bishop b5. Oh, right. Rui Lopez, nice. Bishop e7, rook e1, b5, bishop b3, d6, c3. Main line, okay, they are going for the main line. Okay, bishop b6 is a new move. Here, usually I have seen players going for knight on a5, bishop c2, then c5, then d4, and so on. Guys, keep do like the stream. I know that very few people are here, but do like the stream and support the channel. You are like our regular members, I must say. So thanks for being there. Thank you for being there. I know that many live streams are going on right now. Probably lag. No, it's not lagging, I guess so. It's still going good. Bishop e6, then d4. Bishop captures here, and ab3. Okay, fine. A b3, and he's still thinking in this situation. Alireza has played this opening very fast. No, Noroditsky is thinking a little bit. d4 cd4 has been played on the board, but I like this square from black side. Like, means black has this b4 square always there for his knight. So means knight b4 followed by c5 is a good possibility. Okay, he goes for d5. He's saying like, okay, do something in the center of the board, either push the pawn or capture the pawn. He went for the push, and then knight e4 has been played on the board. I think Jaikant, you have hijacked the chat. Only you are there in the chat. No one else is there. Okay, I am going to stream for very less time today. I just came up before 12 o'clock. I just wanted to stream for a while, but you are there. Okay, let's guess the moves. Here, what do you think? Knight c3 will be played or knight d2 will be played? I support knight c3. Parvatiya, hello. Mods are invisible. Yeah, mods are always invisible on our channel. If something happens, then only they take action. Otherwise, mods are invisible. Do like the stream, guys? Whoever is here. Knight d2. Okay, you are supporting knight to d2. Possible. Okay, fine. We'll go through other games also. What is happening in Avander Liang? I want to tell you one thing about this kid, Avander Liang. He is one of the youngest international masters in the world. Okay, means I have seen him when he was an international master at the age of 11, I guess so. In 2016, he became an international master at the age of 11. So you can, okay, now he is a grandmaster, and one of the youngest grandmasters only, but he is pretty talented and he plays very fast. He is specialized in fast chess, and that's why he is I think he is invited for this rapid format because of that only. Yeah, Alireza has already shifted to France. That's long back. He is staying in France, I think so, since last 2 years. Okay. No, this is rapid rating for some GMs. Like you can see, Gukesh is there, whose rapid rating is 1900, because these players have not played in federated tournaments that much. They usually play only on online tournaments, so that's the reason their rating is lower than what you call expected for a grandmaster. It's not actually this much low. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, his flag is changed. Obviously, they gave, okay. With this game has not, oh, with this game has started. We'll go through with this game because Vidit is playing against a very tough opponent in this round. MVL is a very strong opponent, and okay, he has gone for symmetrical variation here. Okay, they are going to exchange all the pieces, it seems. One by one they are just exchanging, and this is leading towards very equal position. I think this might end in a draw because Vidit has already played the last game for almost 90 plus moves, and that's why maybe he is going for this solid line where the equality is always there. But okay, if like MVL wants to stretch in this position, then he has some resources to stretch, but I think it should be equal. Yeah, Fide's flag was there for him. Fide's flag was there. Guys, do like the stream. We have 10 people watching over here and we have only 5 likes. Keep liking the stream. At least जितने लोग देख रहे हैं उतने तो likes बनने चाहिए, right? Yeah, Vidit has some chances. Definitely, he needs to win. If he is not going to win, then it's very difficult. We are here to support Vidit Gujrathi for sure. King e7 has been played on the board. What do you think? Like, I feel like rook a d1 should be played. MVL should play for a win. Okay. You know better stats than me. I guess so. You let me know. Should we have evaluation bar on our screen? We don't have any evaluation bar on the screen because that makes us think about the situation. He played rook c1. I think Vidit is going for the pawn on c4 square. Maybe his idea can be e3 followed by bishop e2 and just put some pressure on c4 pawn. This can be one of the ideas from his side. Or maybe this rook can come here on c8 square, and then also it's there. With this game affected due to his health issue, well, Parvati, I really don't have any update, so I cannot really comment about that thing. Yeah, in France, I think it's almost 8 o'clock now. 3.5 hours distance difference is there. It's 12, so 8:30 something is the time right now in France. I think 8:15 something. Jaykant, are you always awake like this, or do you sleep also sometimes? Because I sleep kind of late, but we are trying. And we are going to have like chess hour. Do you like that chess workout, by the way? Do you like that chess workout which we do for half like 1 hour? We saw, oh, he's going for b4. This is completely unexpected move. Why is he playing this move? Okay, one thing is there. If you capture, then ab3 will be played. The bishop is being attacked. And how to save this bishop? Is bishop b5 is one of the moves. If bishop b5 is played, then what can we do? Okay, he has bishop b4 move, because if we capture, then rook on c7 will be lost. Okay, that is his threat. Okay, fine. So he's thinking now. Oh, you will go very soon. Okay, I'll also go very soon. Maybe after 10-15 minutes I'll go. I'll be here for 30 minutes. Okay, Jaikan, good night. Good night. Good to have you here. Okay, he went back a4. Now with it very skillfully, I feel so. Very nicely, he has pushed his pawns forward. And he has created some chances for his pawns. But okay, MVL is also going to exchange some pieces. And it's kind of interesting to see how the things are going to go from this movement onwards. Bishop b7, will he exchange the bishops or will he just keep the pieces like that? Okay, he has gone for the exchanges. And now b5 has been played on the board. Okay. Bishop a7 has been played over here. Rook a7. Maybe he might go for bishop d4, but in that case, bishop c5 will be played and the exchanges will happen. Or maybe bishop to this square, the pawn can be captured. This is the simplest move which I feel like will be played. So the game is interesting. Now maybe a5 means if yeah, a5 and then rook c4, rook a4 and attacking the pawn on c4 is a good possibility, because both sides are having dark square bishops, so the light square pawn is a weak pawn. That's what I feel in this situation. Are you guys there with me? Just send me hi, hello, something, so that I will also understand that you are there with me, right? What do you think will happen here? Oh, Parvatiya properties means what's your name? Parvatiya property means what exactly? Okay, I just want to go through the other games also here. Earlier, some games were kind of good. Daniel's game against Li Kuang-Ling, it was a very long game, but okay. And I already showed the Magnus Carlsen's game. Firoza won against Li Kuang-Ling, and that was also interesting. In just 28 moves, he won the game. The game was Catalan, and I'll just flip the board once because he won this game from black side. C4, E6, D5, and it's Catalan opening. DC4 has been played. E4, Rook B8. The idea of Rook B8 in this situation is, of course, to play B5. Passed pawn the only hope. Hello, hello, Adi Kenya. Good to have you here. And now A4 has been played. A6 and A5, B5, and somehow I think like black is consolidating on the pawn on C4 square, and then okay, he went back. Bishop B4, D5, capture. Okay, some exchanges happened on the board, and they kept on. This knight is a beautiful knight, and black has these 3 pawns against this one, and I think this is the main reason why white actually lost this game, because if this pawn was not there, means if there were some 1 or 2 more pawns on this side of the board, white can defend, and the pawn on d5 is actually the enemy of white, because this d5 pawn is blocking this bishop on g2 square, plus the rook on d1 is also being blocked. So the knight is doing excellent job of blockading the pawn as well as giving some support for his own pawn. Okay, it's your office name. Cool, cool. Knight d6 is there. Rook a6 captured here. Rook e8 and bishop c5. The pawns are going to proceed now. Yes, that's what happened. The pawn started proceeding and he gave the exchange sacrifice, or maybe the exchange was gone, because you can see after knight to e4, this came maybe as a surprise, because now the pawn on f2 is going to fall, plus the bishop is going to capture the the rook on e1 square, because there will be a check and it is just lost position for him. And wow, this came as a big surprise, I guess. So knight e4 came out of the blue. B2 was the big blind. B3 was the can you show the standings once? Well, to show the standings I need to move a lot of screens, but I'll just tell you the standings. Artemio, Aronian and Carlsen, these 3 players are there who are on the 6 points, and after that Mamedov is there, Grishchuk is there, then Alireza Firoza, Norodovsky, then Wesley. So these players are there on 4.5 points. So Vidit is there on 4 points. He's fighting it out in this game, and his game is going on against MVL. This is the situation in his game. I think this is going to be a draw. They're just going to draw this game. They are heading for it, because 4 pawns are there. Black's position is kind of solid, no issues for him, and h5 hasn't played. If g into h5 is played, then of course you can go for rook h4 and capture the pawn very easily. The other pawns, even though these 2 pawns are doubled here, it is like a defensive mechanism is going on this side of the board. Yeah, he has played. Now rook h4 can be, yes, he went for rook h4, rook h5, he grabbed the pawn, and now this is just going to be a draw after some time. So players are heading towards the draw very quickly. E4, rook G5 check, King H2 maybe, or King G3. Okay, rook H5 again. Okay, they are going to draw the game like this. Rook G5, rook H5. Okay, very quick draw for Vidit. Maybe Vidit wanted to rest and he got the good rest. I think they are going to play one more game. Okay, with this game is over, and now other games are going to go for longer duration of time. I guess so. Magnus Carlsen is still playing in this game, and this bishop is there in the center of the board. Knight just went back. And what's happening with the knight? Maybe knight went back to cover the C7 square. Okay, guys, I think I will take your leave because this game is over and it's going to be very late now. So thanks for being there with me, and we'll be meeting very soon tomorrow, and I'll analyze one game for sure. So good night.